speaker in his 6th season as an assistant coach at Tulane. He serves as the secondary coach for the Green Wave, coaching good players like Lance Robinson, right? There you go. And he's a native of Knoxville, Tennessee, played at Tennessee, helped the Volunteers to SEC championships in 1989 and 1990, and to 4 bowl appearances. Of course, he played 8 years in the NFL with the Arizona Cardinals, and of course, with our New Orleans Saints. And of course, Tulane is now 2-1. We'll entertain Nichols Saturday at 6 p.m. at Yulman Stadium. Please give a warm quarterback club welcome to J.J. McCleskey. J.J.?
First of all, I'd like to thank Ken and his organization for allowing me to represent Tulane at this fine event. This is I can't tell you time here. I enjoy it every time I come out. It's football season, and then I love it. We just finished practice. Coach Fritz is doing a great job at Tulane. We have a great culture there. We really do a good job of trying to get our kids to be situational masters. And what I mean by that is everything we do, there's a reason why we do it. It's part of the game. Backed up, offense has the ball on the -3 yard line. What are we doing? We want to be situational masters all the time. And we do a good job of that, and that's why we've been successful last year, and we should be successful this year. We have a motto at Tulane right now, 1-0, one game at a time. And it's kind of cliche, but at the end of the day, it's about one game at a time. This Saturday we play Nichols. Coach Rebo, he'll have those guys ready to go. He have them playing hard. We played them 6 years ago, and they played so hard, so we're expecting a good game Saturday over at Yulman Stadium, and looking forward to just having success this year, and having fun, and just leading our kids, and being focused the whole year. I ask anybody had any questions right now. Our secondary, well, we have Lance Robinson from De La Salle. Lance is doing a good job. I think he's 3rd or 4th in the country right now in picks. Really chirpy type player. Jarris Monroe is definitely playing at a high level. Last week against Southern Miss, he completely shut down their leading receiver. We really have a really good group of secondary guys. We have some young safety, Slim Spaney, who is really playing at a high level. This is really his first year really playing. So right now, everything we're doing right now in the secondary, we're playing at a high level. We got to keep that going, and 1-0. That's simple. We got to keep it going, keep being focused. Tonight we meet at 7 o'clock. We have a special time where we get together and we eat and we study film, and we dissect first down, second down, and third downs, and then situational type things that happen in the games. And those are our bonding time as a secondary, and we think that's important, that that the guy playing next to you, you gotta, you can count on him. That's your brother. He's gonna have your back. And sometimes guys don't understand, man. That corner might be out there. You get a young corner in there, he don't know what he's doing, and that safety tell him, you got cloud. And that allow him to play and understand that he knows that those safeties are going to get him lined up. Funny thing is, our second safety coach was telling the safeties yesterday in grading that if you don't tell them what's going on, make sure they know what's going on, you can get a minus on your report. And I'm sitting there saying, our guys need to know what's going on. But it's all about, holding our kids accountable and them holding themselves accountable. And I think that's one of the things that Coach Fritz has done a good job when talking about our culture at Tulane. The funniest thing is, and I just thought about this the other day, we never have fights in practice. I'm like, oh, I was in Tennessee, oh my God, we have fights every day. But we just don't do it, man. We don't have time to fight. We trying to learn things. We're trying to get lined up. Nowadays the pace of practice is so fast, because in the games it's like this. I mean, we're playing Ole Miss, and it's like this, 95 degrees, and it's like this. So, that's just the culture that we have over there. We don't have a lot of guys missing class and not graduating. I think our graduation ratio right now for Coach Fritz is really high. So it's exciting right now where Tulane is. I know I used to do the rebroadcast with Tulane football games, and it wasn't like this. On a given Saturday, we can win any game we play. I think we've proven that last year. Going to the Cotton Bowl, going into Manhattan, beating Kansas State, and just playing well the whole season last year. So it's exciting, it's fun, we have some great players with, like I said, great character, and we're just looking forward to this season, the rest of it. You know, our conference kind of changed a little bit when you have UCF left the conference, Cincinnati left the conference, as well as UCF, Cincinnati, who else left? Houston left the conference. So our conference has new teams coming in there. So it's a little different. We play every team this year that joined the conference. I think we're the only team that has that. So we're looking forward to playing Rice, playing North Texas, Florida Atlantic, those new teams coming in. I know my first year, I was very surprised with the play of our conference. Coming from the SEC, playing in the NFL, and then at that time, I was watching my son every Saturday playing in the Big 12, and then coming to the conference and just see the type of talent that's in the AAC. And it's still the same. Any given Saturday, you can get beat. And that's one thing about our conference. Any given Saturday, you can take a L. So you have to be prepared. You have to be ready to go. And again, especially on the road, you got to keep it basic, keep it simple, where your players can play fast. I think we do a good job of doing that.
I was surprised.
Boy, did you think I would get that question today? I tell you what, I'm going to give you what I was told. That's not my job to talk about that.
He's good at that.
He looks good.
So y'all have a brand new locker room. What's your favorite part of that brand new locker room?
I tell you what, they did a great job with our locker room. They really did. I think I like the Jumbotron. Since you come in there, I don't know how big it is, but it's huge. I know the players like looking at videos before practice and things like that, but I tell you, Tulane has made an effort to really put money into the football program, and they're doing that, and that's very, 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 it's a great situation because I think our players deserve it. I think the program deserves it. I think the city deserves it. Like I said, we play in a great conference. The talent at Tulane is really good. Our roster is really good. It can be real good when you have your local players here. We have a lot of guys that went off to other schools, and we call them bounce backs. And Lance Robertson went to Kansas State, and he's making plays for us. Jerry Monroe went to Nichols. He come back. He's all conference. Patrick Jenkins went to Kansas State, came back. TCU. He came back. He's all conference. So Lawrence Keys went to Notre Dame. He came back. He's all conference. So, we have a lot of kids from our city that have went away, that's come back, and has made a lot of plays for us. So our biggest deal right now is trying to keep those guys in the city and identify the ones that can play at the level that we play at, and then go get those guys. And the city has been real good to Tulane as far as guys going and making plays for us in big games that's from this city. Thank you.